have another special item. So before that, we'll just read Psalm number 37. Psalm number 37, verse number 25. Psalm number 37, 37, we'll read only the verse number 25. Psalm number 37, verse number 25. I have been young, and now I'm old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Let me read once more. I have been young, and now I'm old. Yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. May God add his blessing into the reading of his holy words. Amen. Well, we will call upon Brother Bartoli to come up and present a special item.
But I want to sing this morning. Who I am song. Some may not sing this song. Who am I that the Lord of the earth we came to know my name, we came to feel my heart? Who am I that the bright morning star would choose to light the way for my every wandering heart? Not because of who I am, but because of what you done. Not because of what I've done, but because of who you are. I am flowing quickly, fading, and today and gone tomorrow. Away out in the ocean, baby in the wind. See you, hear me one night calling. Lord, you wake me when I calling. You told me who I am. I'm you. I'm you. Who am I that the eye that sees my sin will look on me with love and watch me rise again? Who am I that the void that on the sea will call on to the rage and guard the storm in me? Not because of who I am, but because of what you've done. Not because of who I've done, but because of who you are. I am flowing quickly, fading, and today and gone tomorrow. Away out in the ocean, away in the wind. Still you hear me one night calling. Oh, you catch me one night falling. You told me who I am. I'm yours. Not because of who I am, but because of what you've done. Not because of what I've done, but because of who you are. I am flowing with gave me one night calling. Oh, you gave me one night falling. You told me who I am. I'm yours. I'm yours. I'm sorry, I'm no Peter. Well, this forgive me. Thank you.
Psalm number 37, verse 25. The topic that we are going to discuss this morning is David testimony or testimony. So when someone shares testimony, it's interesting to listen their testimony. Something that they already experienced from their lives when they share it. It is very interesting to listen, to hear from anyone. Especially what God did a great thing for them, and then they shout out, come out before the audience and say their testimony. There is something that is reality. Since they experience it. Even if we look at the present scenario or the present world, there are some, every places there is an advertisement. If we watch the YouTube, after some time it will come advertisement, right? Advertisement is where even the YouTuber get money. If you watch the television, what happened there? Many times it will come the advertisement, right? That day I did advertisement to the college. I just talked to the Bangai newspaper. It is one of the widespread newspaper in the state. And then when I call it, the advertisement that I want to do is very short, and then very less. And then what would be the price for publishing one day? If one day only they just publish that advertisement, the short one, what would be the price? And then they said 800. Wow, 800 seems to be very big, high price. When I see the advertisement that I want to make it, 800 for one day, it's quite high. I felt, and then I give it for, all right, that means you just publish it for 2 days. And then I have to transfer the money for 2 days, 1,600. So advertisement is sometimes we see the advertisement, and then there are some people who advertise some of the automobiles. For example, some of the model they advertise like a refrigerator, right? Some of the models they advertise some electronic, maybe car or some like scooty, bike it might be. But we know that when they advertise it, we know in reality that they did not know what is real product, the reality of the vehicle. Though they advertise it, popularize it, the product, but they don't have any, we know that they don't have any depth knowledge on the thing that they advertise. But there are some footballer. We have many footballers here in Mizoram, right? If footballer talk about football, yes, we know they have knowledge about that one. They experience, they play it. That is their profession. Elgin Changde, you may have heard it, one of my favorite footballer at present. Even in India, most of the award are being awarded in the last year. Even the present year also in India, among the Indian player, he is the leading top scorer again. He's from Lunglei. He's good in football. If he talks about football, yes, some reality is in that. So the same thing, when we talk about someone said about his testimony, personal testimony, or the thing that God did in his life, there are some reality in it since they experience it. So this morning, we are going to talk about the testimony of David. This Psalm number 37, verse 25, 37:25 is none other than David. David was a young boy, young shepherd, and then taking care of the sheep. He is tending the sheep and taking care of the sheep. And then when the lion do come, what did he do there? Even he killed the lion, right? Tiger, lion, when they do come, even the bear do come, he protect the sheep and he did kill it. God gave him strength. God gave him strength, and then even the wild animal, he just easily can kill it. David the shepherd, he was a shepherd, and then God's protection, God's strengthening hand was on him. And then yes, David the shepherd, after shepherd, he was a soldier. David the soldier. That is the one who shared this testimony. He was a shepherd, and then in the next place, he is a soldier. When he became a soldier, he faced the giant of Philistine. Who is that man? Goliath, right? Goliath. There was a battle, a field battle was there. Even the nation of Israelites, they were really subdued, going down, since they afraid of the giant of Philistine. They cannot do anything. But young David came. Actually, he was in the army, right? Even he didn't go for war there. His father was sending him to give something to eat to his brother. But when he heard it, the uncircumcised man was boasting and shouting towards the nation of Israelites. He felt heart pain. Who is that man? Why did he shout like that? And then what was happening there? There was none to fight from the Israelites. He said, I will fight for them. Why did he boast towards this chosen nation? We know all the story about that one, right? Miraculously, with the simple weapon, he killed Goliath. Goliath was killed. Not only that battle, even other many battles that he faced, but God was with him, right? The presence of God was with him, wherefore he won in different battles. He experienced. David the shepherd, he experienced the goodness of God. David the soldier, he experienced the goodness of God, the leading hands of God. And then David the king, from the soldier, he became a king, nation of Israelites. Sometimes, yes, how he could handle the nation of Israelites. If we look the background of David, it was very simple, right? He is not well educated. He is tending the flock from the childhood. He is tending the flock, and then later on he became an army soldier, and then he sat in the throne of king. He was a king. He was a king. The starting point was very low. From shepherd to king. It's too high. Looking after the nation of Israelites. How did he manage it? Sometimes when God leads the people, is very surprising. Even this man think about how David become one of the greatest king in the history of Israelites. When you going to see the background of David, nothing to be seen. But one thing that we see is that God was with him, right? God gave him wisdom that he was the greatest king in the history of Israelites. He may not have a good educational background, but he is experiencing the greatness of God, the goodness of God. God was with him in his life. Even the same thing, Joseph, right? Joseph was from here. At the end, what was he? He was the prime minister of Egypt, right? From lower to the highest rank. That is how God lived. There are some people who are very high. They are proud even when God subdued them. God brought them down. God, scattered even the family. Even some family, even it happened there in the Old Testament. They are the priestly family when they are not doing good. God did not, protected them. He scattered even the family. But whereas some low one put in the highest place. So here what we see is that David, the king. He was a soldier, he was an army, he is the king. In these stages he experienced. And then think about David the singer. Another one is David the singer. He is the songwriter, right? I don't know how many of the students that I have who is a songwriter. Obed said he composed some songs. I do not know other people who used to compose a song. Songwriter. This morning we are reading and we are preaching about the song that he wrote down. Most of the psalms that we have today, we read today is the testimony or the song that David wrote. Something that he experienced. Out from his experience, he wrote down. Even some of the songs that we have today, maybe love song or a gospel song. God did something in their lives. Out from their experience, they are writing down, penning down what they experienced, and then we sing it out. And then yes. So here what we see is that who said this testimony? The testimony of David. I will read once more. I have been young, now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed breaking bread. David knows what he was talking about. God took care of him, take care of him all in the stages of his life. Actually, he was old by the time when he shared his testimony. He is old, he is thinking back about his past life. During my youth, I was a shepherd, and then God put me as an army soldier, and then God put me as a king, and then God put me to be a songwriter. In all the stages of my life, what did he say there? He said, yes, I have been young. Now I am becoming old, but I never see the righteous forsaken. In all the stages of my life, God never forsake me. That is the testimony of David. When he thinking back about his past life, God was faithful in the day, in the night. Whatever the situation that he is going through, he experienced the faithfulness of God. Righteous never forsaken. Who is righteous? We are the righteous person, right? We are righteous because of the death of Jesus Christ. God will not forsaken you. God never forsake his children. That is his experience, and that is his testimony. He did not say that, God, I never seen the righteous go through trouble. He did not say, I never see the righteous suffer. They do suffer it, right? They do hunger. They are in trouble, trial, problem. Even how many times did David went through? Oh, but in all those sorts of trial, difficulty, or problem, he realized that God was with him. Sometimes his family was a broken family, right? His son trying to kill him. He had to run away from his home. The family was torn apart. The family of David was torn apart. He cried it. So many, tears that he shed in his life. But in all that he said, yes, God never forsake me. Sometimes I was very low. Sometimes I was crying. Sometimes I was in a deep problem where I cannot, solve by myself. But what he experienced is that God was with me. God was with me. God did not forsake me in those sort of life. He cried, he shed his tear. As I said, broken family. In all the stages of life, God did not forsake me. God did not forsake me. So this is the testimony of David. Oh, he experienced from his youth to his all. When you think back about all the experiences that he had in the past, God was good to me. God was there in all the stages of my life. And then yes, can we claim for ourselves? What about we are ourselves today? Hebrews chapter 13:5 says, I never leave you nor forsake you alone. Matthew 28:20, I am with you always to the end of the earth, the world. We can claim for ourselves this morning. God was good to David. Even God is still good to you and to me. We are His children. We can experience it, we can feel it. And then, we can trust in God's word that God will not forsake me. God will not leave me alone. So this morning we talk about the testimony of David. His testimony was trustworthy. God never leave, and God never forsake David. The same thing. We are taking our journey. We do not know how long that we will be living here in this world. Might be tomorrow our journey may be ended. It may be 4 more years may be coming in. We do not know when it ended. But one thing that we do know is that if we are the children of God, if we are the children of God, the family of God, God will not leave you. God will not forsake you. Like David, we can claim that God was with him in all the stages of his life. So this morning, let us trust God. Let us trust in His word that God is with me. You are traveling here, taking your journey here in the college. Some of you are in the first year, second year. Some of you will be ending up your training here maybe at the end of the year. Maybe taking another study. In all that, I want to remind you is that, yes, sometimes you may cry, may anger, with pain in all stages of your life. There is a God. God is there to help you. That we even can claim the testimony of David. David never see the righteous forsaken, even nor baking bread. His seeds, the descendant, never bake a bread. That is the testimony that we heard from him. So I believe that we also experience the same thing like David even in the days to come. That is what I just want to share this morning. May God add His blessing into the sharing of His holy words.